Okay, now that we have defined felonies under the law, let us identify the elements of an intentional felony. So we are talking about felonies that are committed by means of deceit or dolo or yung mga intentional felonies. Wag na muna tayo dito sa culpa. Dito na muna tayo sa intentional felonies. So under the law, there are two elements of an intentional felony: criminal act and criminal intent. Criminal act and criminal intent. Let's first take criminal act. What is criminal act? Okay, nandito naman tayo ulit sa mga Latin terms. Criminal act is known as your Actus Reus, or in English, prohibited conduct. Criminal act is known as Actus Reus. So if you will be asked, ano yung Actus Reus? Yan yung criminal act ng isang crime. Pero ano nga ba talaga ang criminal act? This is the act required to be committed to consummate a felony. How do you explain this? Ito yung akto na kailangan na magawa, makomit, para magawa yung felony sa kabuuan nito. Okay? Ano ang kailangan gawin, let's say, para masabi natin na may makomit na crime na ganito? For example, theft. Paano mo masabi na may nakomit na theft? Ano ang akto na kailangan? To identify a criminal act, look at the verb in the provision defining the felony. Ito yung action word that will define how the act is committed. So for example, sa Article 249 ng RPC, the verb used in defining homicide is shall kill. So, kung tatanungin kayo, ano ang criminal act sa homicide? The criminal act in homicide is killing. The action word, okay? The verb. Okay, yung verb, di ba? Alam na natin yan nung elementary, ang verb, action word. Dito, anong action word that will make it enough to consummate or to commit a crime? So, hence, the criminal act in homicide is killing. Killing the victim consummates the crime. Ibig sabihin, may homicide kung may napatay na tao. Yan ang criminal act, the verb, the action word that consummates the crime. So, next element para masabi natin na may intentional felony, number 2 is criminal intent. Alam na natin ang criminal act. Ano naman ngayon ang criminal intent? So, criminal intent is the purpose for which the felony must be committed. Purpose. This is the why. Bakit kailangan mong i-commit itong felony na ito? Ano ang purpose nito? Ano ang goal mo? Okay, ano ang goal mo sa pag-commit nitong felony as a criminal? So, under the law, there is general intent. May tinatawag na general intent. Meron din tinatawag na specific intent. Okay? Ano ba ang general intent muna? Ito yung dolo or the deceit as mentioned in Article 4, Book 1 of the RPC. So, yun yung na-define natin. I will go to Article 4. Article 4, Book 1, we will define that later on. Pero na-mention din siya sa Article 3. Okay? Article 3 ng RPC. This is the criminal intent. So remember, mala-inse crimes. Sinabi natin, di ba, yung mala-inse, these are crimes that are inherently wrong, inherently immoral. So, intent is, pag sinabing intent, dolo or malice. Okay? Malice is essential in mala-inse crimes, but not in mala prohibita. Kasi di ba, sinabi natin na ang mala prohibita, as long as that act is punishable by law, then that is a crime. Sa malainse, simulat sa pool, it's actually wrong. It's essentially immoral and wrong, inherently wrong, immoral. Kasi meron siyang criminal intent. And criminal intent or dolo or malice is essential in malainse crimes. Now, what is specific intent? This is found in Book 2 of the Revised Penal Code. In short, ito yung mga crimes natin under the Revised Penal Code. And we said that crimes, or criminal law defines crimes, okay? Each of their nature. Nilalagay sa Article 2, Book 2 rather, sa Book 2, kung paano nakocommit ang isang crime. At there are examples of specific intent as defined by the crime itself. So, example is intent to gain, to kill, intent to kill, and then lewd designs. Lewd designs, ito yung makaati na utak, okay? Like, for acts of lasciviousness, in order to consummate a crime, kailangan merong pambabastos, panghahalay na purpose, okay? Or inisipan mo siya ng kabastusan, gano'n. Kailangan may lewd design, hindi siya innocent mind. Okay, ano pagkakaiba niyan? Sa general intent, kailangan lang ng specific criminal intent. Yung purpose mo na criminal mind. Pero sa specific intent, kailangan specific action. Intent to gain, intent to kill, lewd design. Hindi lang yung basta-bastang criminal mind. Are you following? So there are specific action words. Okay? Verb to be, okay? Intent to blank, yun ang specific intent. So, general intent, just your plain criminal intent. Okay? Another distinction is, general intent is presumed from the criminal act. Ibig sabihin, pwede na natin siyang i-assume. Basta may ginawa kang criminal act, the assumption or the presumption is, there is criminal intent. Okay? Kung wala, kung sasabihin ng accused, wala man po akong criminal intent as a defense, sinabi natin yan, di ba? Lalo na sa mga malainse crimes, this is a defense, ang lack of criminal intent. Yung lack of criminal intent, the absence thereof, or lack of general intent must be proven by the accused. Okay? So, general rule is presumed, assumed. Exception is kung ma-prove ni accused na wala na criminal intent. How about for specific intent? Ang specific intent, unlike general intent, it is not presumed. So, kailangan pa siyang i-prove. Its existence must be proven by the state. Unlike in general intent, na general criminal mind, presumed ang criminal mind. But itong mga specific intent to gain, intent to kill, lewd design, kailangan i-establish yan ng prosecutor, ng fiscal, ng state. Okay? So, kailangan siyang i-establish ng state through the prosecution. Kailangan may mga ebidensya, may mga proof na okay, merong intent to gain, intent to kill, lewd design. General intent, hindi kailangang i-prove because it is presumed. Okay, for example, what is the specific criminal intent of theft? So, Article 308, if you will read, sinabi dyan mismo sa Article 308 na dapat merong intent to gain. So, babalikan natin yung term na mens rea kasi this talks of criminal intent. But specifically, it is evil intent plus a specific criminal intent. For example, what is the mens rea in the crime of homicide? Using this formula, okay, please follow. Using this formula, merong evil intent to kill. Evil intent is the specific criminal intent. Okay, there is evil intent and there's also a specific criminal intent na manggadan. Okay, specific talaga ang gusto niyang ma-achieve sa pag-homicide. Okay, may magadan siya. So remember this Latin term, another Latin term. Actus non facit reum, nisi sit rea. What do you mean by this? It means that no crime is committed if the mind of the person performing the act complained of is innocent. Okay? Warang crime kung ang isip, ang utak ng tao kang kriminal, inosente. Or warang intensyon na may i-commit na crime. Kung malinis ka, kung may good faith ka, there's no criminal intent, there's also no crime committed. Okay? Please reflect on this. For more information on criminal intent, kindly read pages 40 to 44 of your Luis Reyes Criminal Law textbook.